right, guys, it sounds like our bracket is up at the top of the hill. Again, we had to make sure it's correct because we're getting into the finals for street luge and pro skateboard. It's at the top. We're clearing the road. We're just about to get underway real soon. We're going to start with our B bracket for the pros. All the guys that didn't quite qualify into the race, those 7 guys, we're going to go ahead and race them off. That way they get a final position for a little bragging rights here at Maryhill. Followed after them is going to be street luge, followed by the pro skateboarders.
Can't wait. Like I said, can't wait.
It's going to be epic. So let's hang out for a little bit and wait for the action to start.
We're on our little bit of a break. Let's thank the sponsors. Subsonic, thank you guys so much. They made some great trophies this weekend. We got a trophy for anything you can think of.
Anything and everything.
Subsonic, Loaded, and Orangutan, thank you guys so much as well. Xavier Racing, Ionic Flux, we got them right here. Used to have a pair of trucks from Ronin, but
he's taking
Fred's been giving them out. He's got no more left.
We got none left. There's nothing we can do.
Sector 9 and Street Lounge, thank you guys so much for the sponsorship at the 2017 Maryhill Windwalk.
All right, I can definitely tell that's Mikkel on the line. That would make sense because in round 1, heat 1 of the Street Luge Finals, Mikkel is our #1 qualifier with the fastest time in Maryhill this weekend, 2 minutes, 58 seconds, .161. He is our #1 qualifier, taking our #1 seeded spot in our bracket of 24. 6 at a time, top 3 advancing. In this round, the bottom 3 are out. They will not move into a Conti round.
We've got Mikkel, Pablo, Gabe, Manuel, and Zachary in this first heat. And they're off.
Mikkel, I've seen the guy a million times. I know his push. Ooh, he started slow, but now he's starting to crank it out. He started slow, and I think his buddy there from Spain tried to push him a little bit, and he had to kick it in the gear. It's not the lead he usually has off of a push, but that is clearly his body form. All right, let's see how they shake up. They're through the first couple corners here. They're going to get a little squiggly before they start to head into the lefter, before backbreaker and spaghetti.
They're looking pretty fast, that's for sure.
Danny, watch this line that Mikkel takes. He doesn't just hug the inside. He is an inch away from dropping a wheel off the edge. It's just truly unbelievable.
He hugs the inside of every turn. Here he comes into backbreaker.
Already you can see his speed. He's not a heavy guy, but he does have a great tuck, and he's already starting to advance his lead.
He's out in front, not thinking much of it.
You know, I have to say I've seen him here before when he's been racing guys I think are a little bit more of a threat to him. He looks a little more relaxed. Maybe it's just that it's an early round. He knows he only has to be in the top 3 to advance out, but he doesn't look like he's pushing quite as hard. I mean, a big look backwards. I think he's just trying to coast this run and just stay safe, get down the hill, and hurry up and make it to the finals.
Looks like he's doing a little bit more than that. He's looking way back.
Sitting up, looking way back. Maybe he's worried that's his friend behind him. It's a guy he's been training with. He's taught him how to ride. Maybe he's worried that he's going to be a little dangerous later on in the race, and Mikkel doesn't want to be the pony out in front. Maybe Mikkel wants to be behind him to get a chance to draft and pass in the end. But, I mean, I have no idea why he would sit up like that, but he slowed himself way down.
Doesn't seem like he's worried. Seems to me like he wants to race.
I have never seen him sit up in that corner in all the years he's raced here, but for some reason he's taking his time. I don't know if he's just saving energy. Maybe he's hot. Maybe he's not wanting to scrub his wheels, but still more than in the lead.
Lays back down, gets in that tuck. Now he's coming through. Second round of repeaters.
All right, let's wait for the camera to catch up to everybody. They're pretty spread out. You can tell the difference. The top 24 pro stand-up skateboarders, all within 10 seconds. Not quite the same in street luge, especially with Mikkel on course, who is such a dominant rider. And here they are coming up for Cowsers. He does not have a very big lead. I've never seen anybody that close to him in this race.
Like I said, I think he just wants to hang out with his buddies and wants to be shoulder to shoulder in every turn.
A little bit of a bro tap at the beginning, like, hey, man, I know the 3 of us are going to advance out. Let's take it easy, and they're just doing a little joyride. I understand you got to save wheels. You got to save energy.
He knows he's got it.
There he is, Mikkel, the man with the plan. Slick Rick, the street luge ruler, sitting up for an easy win. Again, I've never seen him take it that easy in a ride down the hill before. If he does that in the final, he's going to have a bad time. If in the final he really dials it on and get back to his form, he's not just going to win, he's going to win dominantly.
You've got your top three. They advanced easily.
All right, this is round number 2 because I recognize Lee Danzy in front, I believe. All right, this is round number 2 because I recognize Lee Danzy in front, I believe. In this heat, we have Nicholas B., Lee Danzy, Sabrina, Jennifer, CJ, and Samantha. It is a girl-dominated heat.
No joke.
That might be good for Lee, that might be bad. Sabrina did just win the women's in an aerodynamic form that is just unparalleled. But, I mean, Lee is a veteran pro. He's been doing this longer than anyone here.
Here you got Limo in the front showing you how to do an aero tuck.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's beautiful to watch. He is beautiful on the board. His tuck and his style is somewhat reminiscent of Sabrina's, other than Sabrina breaks her tuck just a little bit more in the corners.
Here he comes through backbreaker. He's still got that tuck.
Oh, man. I've never seen anybody not break a tuck so well. That's what McKellen normally looks like in a race. That's how he goes around the corners. Lee's doing it. Lee, even Lee, with that form and doing as well as he is here, still didn't even break into the top 5 in qualifying.
Yeah, well, racing's a whole different animal.
Absolutely.
There he goes. Into the straight, into ambulance. Little bit of a break.
A little bit of a look just to see where the corner was. More than understandable. Again, in the street luge, it's kind of hard to see these corners. You definitely can't see the apex or the end once you go in. You just go in and kind of hope and pray because you've run the hill so many times.
He's jamming way out in front.
Jen looking a little defeated. Sabrina had a hard time catching her and caught her in all their girls' race heats right at the end. And the women's, now Jen's kind of letting her go. I don't know if she knows she's more dominant and she held back. I'm not really sure. But round 3 is finally on course. Ryan Farmer, who's in the running for a world championship this year for street luge. Christian, Mr. O'Keefe, and Shane.
So we've got multiple racers, multiple heats on the hill at the same time. We're looking for Limo coming into Cowsers.
We'll try to follow what we have here on screen and fill you guys in, let you know who's who and where they are lining up. But again, Mikkel won his first. Looks like Lee's going to easily win his, followed by Sabrina and Jennifer. So those 3 are probably going to be advancing out.
I'm here.
There goes Limo coming into Cowsers.
Limo into Cowsers.
Looking fast.
Completely under control. Danny, I've never seen anything like it. The guy, you can tell why he was so good back in the day. He never lost it. Like riding a bike.
Still is. Look, Jen's coming on Sabrina.
Jen pulling a
for the
Sabrina
pass.
move.
This is some racing right here.
I guess she got tired of being
We
passing
love this kind of
Cowsers,
stuff.
and she decided to be the one doing the passing. Lee
Limo
Danzy,
coming in
everybody.
to the left-hander.
Beautifully
Jen.
done. Limo's form is unbelievable.
Jen took a pass on Sabrina.
Oh, Jen did it. Holding a better line than she did the entire time. She basically 180'd her former race style in the women's street luge. Decided to hold back passing Cowsers, whereas before she was in the lead and got passed. And then at the end, held an inside line. So to that heat, Lee, Sabrina, and Jennifer all advancing out. Our 4th and final heat is on. Pap Dog, Christian Conaway, Gabriel, Mike, and Jan. Jan, the guy that had that epic battle.
He got the classic luge.
Classic luge Consi battle. Ended up pulling off the win in the Consi. You know, absolutely epic battle. One of the best of the day. One of my favorites so far.
definitely being caught up.
All right, who's this coming in behind us? Is this Ryan? Oh, sorry, that's the heat before. Pap Dog scooting through. Super
Finish line
easy.
lefty. That's Christian.
Followed by Christian Conway. Looks like I was maybe O'Keefe coming through after that. Only a 4-man heat, top 3 advancing, so pretty easy run for a couple of those guys. There's Jan.
All right, we got some racers coming. So we are looking at Pap Dog. Out in front.
Right. No, and that heat looks like they've cut back to Ryan Farmer. That is definitely Ryan.
Sorry, that's definitely Ryan Farmer.
Low and lean, clearly taken away any hopes for a heat win from the rest of his pack.
We're doing single elimination for street luge as well, but we will race consolation.
Ryan's been all around the world this year.
Around, I think his next one is in Vermont next weekend. That'll kind of wrap it up for him. If he wins Vermont, he wins the Street Luge World Championships for 2017.
He deserves it.
We're lining them up. Copy?
But he is definitely being caught up. Wow, we got a drag race almost.
Ooh, big drag race. Looking back at Frank Williams, who's a big boy barreling down on him.
Frank Williams got something to do.
I don't know if you want Frank behind you at the very end when he has to start pushing for that win. Frank can get a little,
Whoa, we got a little wobble there.
let's just say, there's a verb named after him called getting franked. You don't want to be in front of him when he knows he needs to push.
No, I definitely don't want to be franked.
Woo,
This
get a
is the
little
drag
close.
race I was talking about.
Holding hands like true friends. That's lovely.
Looks like we got a pass on the inside. Coming into Cowsers. Guys are looking quick.
And there's Ryan Farmer just walking away with that heat, though.
Like it was nothing.
So let's wait for him. There he is, Ryan Farmer. You can tell it's him. He has such a narrow frontal profile as he's coming in. Such a great tuck. Knowing he has a lead, a little break in through that left-hand corner. Excellent line. It's smooth as all get up.
Start line. Is this BB bracket?
And then the battle with Frank for second.
Battle for third.
Both of them going through, both of them qualifying. Kind of pushing the limits there by battling, taking a chance of getting each other wrecked out, but they're through. No one got Frank today. Yet.
Frank went and franked himself.
And then there they are. That'll wrap up our Street Luge. So the only thing we have left for this first round of heats, following the first of our 3 rounds, pro skateboarding.
Downhill skateboarding.